This is a song about the beginning of it all. When the Europeans came to Africa, our rivers were infested with crocodiles, alligators. They knew us and we knew them. But we allowed the stranger to come in. So we allowed the chicken, because of their skin, we thought they were chickens. So we allowed them to cross the river. We have this unconditional love for humanity. So we allowed them to come. So we can sit down and talk. And at the end of the day, they don't know where we are coming from. We know where they're coming from. And we both agree that the enemy is a friend you have not met. But the stranger came and claimed the river and named her Victoria. But Victoria fell and still falls to nourish the land. So the path of the river, which is the other, the path crossed the river and the river nourished the land. So I'll come back to continue this service. I'll come back to continue this love. So may the paddle hide me to another season to nourish. That's my story. During the dry season, you see all the holes, the water holes are dry. But come the rainy season, they are full with wonderful things, God's creation. Lotuses, fish, life, nature abound. And so our human beings will come, will do our bit, and then we go. Sometimes we are recognized, sometimes we are not. Whilst we are living, sometimes we see a bit of light, a glint of light in them. And sometimes after they're gone, then we realize that they've come and gone. Just like the Supreme Being who comes in any form. Whenever righteousness is on the decrease, and unrighteousness is on the increase, he takes a form and comes. And he doesn't promise that he's going to come in one way or the other, or in one form or the other. He comes because he is the creator. It's up to us to recognize him when he manifests and comes to do what he has to do. Because in Africa, we have about 100 names for God. We just say God. In every aspect of God's manifestation, we have a name for it. Otonsu, Obuewia, Osajifo, the warrior. And so we know how to invoke God. So no one can teach an African child about God because it's in them. As a child, you're told that God is your big friend, Yankopon. Then you grow up and then you realize that he is in you. God is a self in you, and then you call it Nyami. Nyami means wake me and you find me. That's another chapter of the story. So we have to go back and realize who we are, that we are spirit, we are not this flesh. You can do anything to the flesh, but the spirit will manifest. It may take 1,000 years or more, but it will manifest. Just like the rainbow that appears. No one knows where it came from, where it's going. But it's there for us to see in colors, different colors. That's the nature of God. We call a rainbow God's eyebrow. Because when God sees his creation, he sees in all colors. Not white, not fat. Come to think of it, white doesn't really determine, what the rainbow is. But there are other colors that are more imposing, more visual than the white reflection in it. So we have to be able to to have tolerance for God's manifestation. We have to be able to have the unconditional love for God's creation, so that this world will be a better place. We live in an age of consciousness. We've done all the bad things, and now we have to recognize that we are all one. Just as in Ghana, going back to our heritage date in grass symbol, we have a symbol that speaks about that. It's one crocodile, alligator again, with two heads, but one stomach. A one stomach, two-headed crocodile, but the only time they fight is when they are eaten. But ironically, the food is going to the same stomach, yet they fight. That's unity in diversity. We all have different temperaments, what we like, our likes and dislikes, but at the end of the day, we are one. And so be it. And so, let us love one another and protect this earth. That's all we have. So that we can all enjoy in it. And perhaps if we live without leaving a mark, it is not opinions that people have in this world, but it's the examples that we live that will determine who we are. That we are higher than, other creatures, animals, so we can do better than them. Otherwise we'll perish. So that's my story.
Runaway Slaves Production. Alright.
Nigeria.
Record Glam.
Mama Africa. Ooh, yeah.
Fallen heroes, see them again. Fallen heroes, feeling the pain. Fallen heroes, see them again.